I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the...
So this is the Mate 20 Lite. Now in terms of design, I think this is quite a step up from the P20 Lite. Yes, we still have the notch, but in terms of the way it looks and feels, especially because the P20 Lite, I gave that a lot of crap, and still in my opinion, rightfully so, in terms of how it felt. It felt really cheap compared to other Huawei phones that I tried. This one feels solid. You still have a little bit of a tap sound when you tap on it, but really it isn't that much, and it's really not a bother. Apart from that, it is a more sophisticated look. Yes, we still have the notch. Yes, we still have the chin. But apart from that, this is a much better looking phone. We of course also have the back cameras, with one being a 20 megapixel camera and one a 2 megapixel depth sensor, which I'm a bit worried about, because I had that same with the P20 Lite, and that one only captured people in terms of depth and not objects or anything like that. Well, in terms of things that I like to shoot, it's more nature related to people related. I don't know why, but that's just the way I am. And of course natural depth is always better, but the previous version didn't allow it. So the P20 Lite didn't allow it. So I do hope that it still allows objects to have a depth effect as well, because on a camera like this, you're of course not going to get the natural look that you will get on a DSLR. Apart from that, we have the Kirin 710. You can either get it in 4 GB of RAM or 6 GB of RAM, 64 GB internal memory, but you can expand it via microSD up to 256 GB. It runs on EMUI 8.2, and it has a 6.3 inch 19.5 by 9 screen. So of course, because of the notch itself. In itself, so far I'm quite impressed. The display looks really nice. I got no problems with it. It has face unlock as well. Of course we have the fingerprint scanner too. But in terms of the way it looks and feels, it's really nice. And of course we still have the headphone jack, and we get a free headset with it as well. So yeah, that's a thing, and I like that. So in terms of design, view and anything like that, I'm quite curious how this one will do. Of course we have to wait for the Mate 20 as well, but I think from what I've seen and from what I have run it myself as well, this is the better looking device because of the way that the camera will be done on the Mate 20. However, I can't really think of another way to do it apart from the P20 Pro, when you do 3 cameras, but you don't want to have it looking the same. So I'm curious about that one as well, but for now, this one kind of got my attention. However, there is still one phone that is a bit of a worry for phones like this, and that is of course the Poco phone. Now I will compare this to the Xiaomi Mi 8 SE. Now in terms of design, in terms of feel, this one already won. I just like it a lot better than the Xiaomi version, but we will see how this one will compare to it in terms of camera, in terms of speed and anything like that. And of course we have a much cleaner software, I think, because my version that I have isn't the global edition. That means that there's a lot of Chinese things on there. Anyway, let me know in the comments below what you want to know, and I will check those things out about the Mate 20 Lite. Have a good one, and talk to you guys in the next.